Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel, English Speaking and Listening Club. In this video, we will talk about how to communicate in meetings with colleagues. Meetings are an important part of professional life. Every company, office, and even school project requires people to sit together, discuss ideas, solve problems, and plan the future. But many English learners feel nervous about speaking in meetings. They are not sure what words to use, how to express their opinions, or how to politely agree or disagree. Don't worry, because in this video, I will guide you step by step. We will learn useful vocabulary, practice common phrases, and listen to real dialogues between colleagues. By the end of this lesson, you will feel more confident in your English meetings. Let's begin with some important words. The first word is agenda. An agenda is the list of topics that will be discussed in the meeting. For example, someone might say, "Let's go through today's agenda." The second word is minutes. Minutes are the official notes of what happened in the meeting. For example, who will write the minutes for this meeting? The third word is colleague. A colleague is a person you work with. You can say, "My colleagues are very supportive." The fourth word is brainstorming. Brainstorming means a meeting where everyone shares ideas freely. For example, let's have a brainstorming session to find new solutions. The fifth word is deadline. A deadline is the final date to complete your work. For example, the deadline for this project is Friday. These words are very common in meetings, so repeat them after me slowly. Agenda, minutes, colleague, brainstorming, deadline. Now let's move on to some useful phrases you can use in meetings. At the beginning of a meeting, you may hear sentences like, "Good morning, everyone. Let's get started," or "Shall we begin?" When you want to ask for someone's opinion, you can say, "What do you think about this idea?" Or "Do you agree with this point?" When you want to agree with someone, you can say, "Yes, I completely agree," or "That's a good point." But sometimes you may want to disagree politely. In that case, you can say, "I see your point, but I have a different opinion," or "I'm not sure I agree with that." If you want to make a suggestion, you can say, "Maybe we should try a new approach," or "What if we extend the deadline?" And finally, when the meeting is ending, people usually say, "Let's summarize today's discussion," or "Thank you everyone for your time." These simple phrases will make your communication smoother and more professional. Now let's listen to a short dialogue between colleagues in a meeting. Imagine three colleagues, John, Sarah, and David, sitting together in a meeting room. John begins the meeting and says, "Good morning, everyone. Let's start with today's agenda. We need to discuss the progress of our project." Sarah replies, "Yes, I finished my part of the project yesterday, and everything is ready." David adds, "I am still working on my part, but I need 2 more days to complete it." John then says, "I see. The deadline is very close. Do you think you can manage it?" David answers, "Yes, I can, but I may need some help." Sarah says, "I can help you. I have some free time tomorrow." John concludes, "That's great teamwork. Let's plan to finish everything by Friday." Did you notice how they used clear and simple sentences? John started the meeting by saying, "Let's start with today's agenda." Sarah gave an update. David explained his problem. Sarah offered help. And John closed the discussion with a plan. This is a very natural way of speaking in meetings. Let's try another example. Imagine this is a brainstorming meeting. Anna says, "We need new ideas for our marketing campaign. Does anyone have suggestions?" Ravi replies, "What if we use social media influencers to promote our product?" Anna says, "That's an interesting idea. What do you think, Maria?" Maria answers, "I agree with Ravi, but maybe we should also try online ads." Anna says, "Good point. Let's note down both suggestions." In this dialogue, you heard phrases like "What if we?" "That's an interesting idea," and "Good point." These are very useful when you want to sound confident and polite. Now, for listening practice, I will read the same dialogue slowly. Anna says, "We need new ideas for our marketing campaign. Does anyone have suggestions?" Ravi replies, "What if we use social media influencers to promote our product? Anna says, that's an interesting idea. What do you think, Maria? Maria answers, I agree with Ravi, but maybe we should also try online ads. Anna says, good point. Let's note down both suggestions. Listening slowly helps you understand every word. Remember, meetings are not only about speaking, but also about listening carefully. When your colleague is talking, show that you are paying attention. You can nod your head, smile, and use small words like yes, right, or I see. This shows respect and makes communication easier. So, in today's video, we learned some important vocabulary, useful phrases, and real dialogues for meetings with colleagues. If you practice these regularly, you will be able to join any meeting with confidence. Thank you for watching this video from English Speaking and Listening Club. If you found this lesson helpful, please like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more English listening and speaking practice. See you in the next video.